So welcome to the show, guys. I'll have to repeat myself again. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, no Twitter, iHeartRadio, and Omni Studio. And we're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 p.m. on SWR 99.9 FM. I'm also live on Monday nights from 8 till 10 on a different radio station as well, and that's tomorrow night as well. So this is our 100 and, what show is it, Ellie? 96th show. Tomorrow night is our 130th live show. Tonight is my 449th live show, and then tomorrow night will be 450 live shows across the world. So that's 2-hour live shows. That's 900 hours for free. Not too bad, is it? Not a bad way to go. And we'll be having 500 hours by mid next year, I reckon. Ellie, what do you think?
It'll be beginning of next year.
Beginning of next year. Ellie's already worked it out. She's on fire, this one. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where I'm live across the world. And post your questions up there so that I can see it. Spirit will draw me to you, and I can call out your name and then read for you. And you don't give me any numbers or names or anything like that. I did a private reading this morning, and the gentleman that was in the reading with his wife said, "Oh, how come you don't get any names?" I said, "Well, if Spirit gave me all the names, I'd be saying them." Because I don't get all the names all the time. So I get the numbers. My numbers are accurate. My remote viewing is accurate. And I don't always get the names. If I get the names, there's usually someone that it means something to someone. But if I do get a name, I say it. Of course we say it. It's just that's just not my spirit's way of working, so unfortunately. But welcome to the show, guys. Come over to the main page. If you're on one of the other pages, you need to jump over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I cannot believe that it's already the 25th of August already. That's just crazy. The time is going so fast. It's not funny, you know. 1 minute we're just putting down the Christmas tree, and now we are just about to put it back up. So Ellie's closing all the doors for me. Must be some echo because I can feel it as well. Yeah. So Ellie had a day off today, didn't you, Ellie?
Yes.
She had a great day. She looks revived today, not run off her feet. So Michelle Coburn, good evening. We've got Jill Polglaze, good evening. We've also got here, I've got to drop my chair down. We've also got a lot of followers that are with me most of the time when I go live, and it's really refreshing to see that everyone supports me as well. But if you'd like to have a question answered, then come over to this main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, if you'd like to see what we do. We've got Deborah Ellis, good evening. We've got Omni Jerish, good evening, Omni. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Sharon Jordan, good evening. Blessings to everyone, she says. Glennis Lacey says, good evening to you, Spirit Lesley and Miss Ellie, and welcome to the show, all the newbies that have joined tonight and the usual angels that have our backs, 100%. So I have a lot of people that have been on my shows, like Michelle Coburn and Jill Polglaze have been in fine form, pretty much neck to neck, first or second place for either one of them each week. It's unpredictable, but they're always on my show, and I'm very grateful that these two ladies have been with me for such a long time. And I think Jill Polglaze probably maybe 2 or 3 years. Ellie, how long for Jill Polglaze? Can you play, Pete?
She's been here longer than I have.
So you're 2 years and
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Gosh, that's gone quick. Oh my God, I remember when you just had 2 years here, Ellie. Far out. Oh my God, my life is going. I'm getting older. That's what's happening. I don't want to say that, but it is. I just want to say good evening to my beautiful friends, Tony, who's got MS. Good evening, Tony. Come and see you soon. And we've also got Alan and Anne-Marie, my two beautiful friends, and that they watch me religiously as well. And they love when I say, I'll leave it there. So we've got Alida Perez, good evening. Dawn Nash, good evening. Yes, that's right. Alida Perez, is this where you get psychic readings with 4 question marks? Did you want to put any more question marks on the end of that one there, Alida? We didn't quite understand what you meant. No, I'm only joking. Yes, this is the page. So if you're on any of the other page, guys, you need to come over to the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. This is the main page that I will see you post. And sometimes if I don't call your name out or see your post, it's because the algorithm of Facebook in the background is actually doing some weird and wonderful thing, and it just doesn't let me see everything sometimes. So it's really quite annoying. And I don't quite understand. I've been trying to work out Facebook for 5 years, and we're doing this, and for some reason I just cannot work out how it does its algorithm. It's very annoying. Nicole Ann, good evening. It's 6:07 a.m. at Brantford what's ON, California? Ontario, is it? Yeah. So Brantford, Ontario, California. I'm just about to sneeze around you there, Nicole. I do get the anxiety around you as well. I also get 14 for you, Nicole. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So what does either 14, 5 or May mean for you? Lots of good stuff coming up around February next year. So they're just saying to me, hold the fort. Okay, so hold the fort. And as much as everything seems like doom and gloom right now, but things are going to change. Okay, so lots of things, like doom and gloom, I'm hearing again. Doom, gloom, chaos. And lots of stuff is going to be changing for you around February. So hold the fort, okay? Whatever seems to be right now is all going to backflip, and it's going to be really nice for you. So don't get too overwhelmed with what's going on now. And they're just saying she's worrying about money. Are you worried? Because I just see the empty pockets. Spirit will show me things such as where the pockets, where, you know, when you're a kid and you pull your pockets out and you pull them completely out. Well, that's what Spirit shows me as a theme to tell me that the person is running out of money. It sounds like a creaky house door, Ellie. She's trying to fix the microphone and it's going. She's laughing. I'm laughing too. I have to laugh because otherwise it sounds like to me there's a ghost in the room. But we've got all the doors closed, so how does that one work? But then the pockets are quite empty, and then I see them filling up again. So don't worry about that there, Nicole, okay? If there's anything that's on your mind right now, it's going to be gone by February. So whatever it is. And did you have, look, I don't like seeing pets, but I see a family pet, dark colored, like a black dog. I don't understand this. Black dog looks like white socks for paws. Socks, paws. Or who's that on this show here? Because it's definitely a black dog that's passed over, and it's got white around the paws. Okay, or white socks. It looks like it's got three feet or something like that with the white, and then there's 1 foot that's not. I don't know, or 3 legs that are white socks and one not, or the other way around. I just saw the front 2 legs, and then I saw one at the back, so maybe it's on the angle, I don't know. And I'm also getting number 11 around you as well. So lots of people have been having the number 11. So 11 November and 2 or February. So definitely the February for you, bringing it back up to the start of the reading. Definitely February for you. It's going to be a lot more settled. So look forward to that. And I'm excited for you. A lot of opportunities coming up after February. So keep your head up there, lovey, and just keep going. Don't stop in the middle is what I'm hearing. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Anne-Marie Ford, hi, Miss Les, love ya. Hi. I already said hello to you and Tony and Alan as well. Thank you, Tony. Tony's just said thanks for the mention. Cutie, Tony. Who else have we got here? Aglofia Mays. Good evening. Haven't heard that name on here before. So guys, when I see your questions, this is what I get. I get you on my iPad like this. So you can see me on the live, and it's just a name and a lot of words, and pretty much, I hope that your words are not telling me something. I just hope that your words are asking me a question, but I don't get to see your face. So all I see is a name and a question. That's what I want to see. So don't tell me any numbers or birthdays or who's passed or who you want to have the reading from. You can say like from my dad or whatever, that's fine. But I don't want any information. I want to be able to answer the questions for you from Spirit direct. So I don't want a heads up. I want him to do the work, and then that way it makes the reading a lot more clearer for me, because I'm not getting a heads up, and I don't want anything to fit, if that makes sense. And I don't like making anything fit either. It was really quite bizarre when you're doing a private reading, and some people expect you to have different, or they expect different expectations from readings. But even though you've given them 10 validations that you get all the dates right for all the family, you get everything right, you get the remote viewing right, and then the expectation on something around, like what color car it was, or what was the number of the house, and etc. But then, and that's not satisfying enough that you've got 10 things already correct. So it kind of throws us mediums off. And I don't want to be the person that's always, I never will anyway, because I don't have to. But the person that is looking for something to feed off, because that's why I went live, doing this live on radio, 449 live shows today. And I went live because I got tired of all the fakes out there. They've got to get off their tarot cards and get off their bless you. Oh my God, Ellie, that was loud. Far out. But they've got to get off their training wheels, and they've got to use spirit directly without having these heads up of the cards. Because I can fit, I don't even know tarot cards, but I think I can fit a tarot card to anything. I can fit it to the orange at home, or the mandarin at home. It wouldn't make a difference to me. So we've got to use spirit and use the ability that they have to the best that they can, and move on from there. And I'm not having a go at anybody. I don't go in detail. I'm just saying that's my opinion, and that's what I would like to see with people that are doing this, because otherwise they're just ripping people off, and that's why I don't like. That's why I went live, because they put a bad omen on us, the real psychic mediums, and then we look like people look at us skeptically, and I don't like that, because I am the real McCoy. So I'll stop ranting now. Donna Roach, good evening. A mini reading, please, and thank you. So it's funny because I call you Miss Ellie, and everyone calls you Miss Ellie now. It's really cute. It's cute. You love it. Good, because I knew you'd like it. So, Donna, was it Donna Roach? Donna Roach. So we're going to do a reading for Donna Roach now. So we're live across the world, guys. If you want to have a free mini reading, then you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Another one with anxiety. So see, when I take the deep breath and the long-winded breath, is lots of anxiety, lots of heavy, and I don't mean this in a weird, creepy way, but heavy breathing. And I feel like there's like trying to calm the nerves down. Okay, so. And do you do this when you're driving? I feel like there's something not right when you were driving, or someone was driving, and I feel like that the tension was on in the vehicle. Because I see the person, I see a male driving, and I see the frustration on the male, and I see the frustration and the disappointment on the female. If that makes sense. I just have to say what I get. I don't fluff nothing up here, so I just say what I get. And sometimes it doesn't even make sense to me, but if I don't say what I get, then the messages will stop. So definitely male, female in the vehicle. I don't know if they've just had an argument, or they were arguing at the time, or I've seen them arguing, but the male is very annoyed in the car. I don't know if this is a road rage. I can't see another car around, so I'm presuming there isn't. That's a guess. But I only see the two male, the disappointment on the female, and I see the male frustrated and annoyed driving, really angry, annoyed. I should say. He's not even a violent person, but he's very annoyed. So something's really rocked his boat, because this person here doesn't get upset easily. And this is definitely a male, female in the vehicle. Now, the female looks a lot younger than the male. Okay, and sometimes we have, like the male is a lot younger than the female, of course, but the female looks a lot younger than the male. I just feel like there's this relationship is the male is a lot older. I'm also getting 18 around you, 9 in the month of September as well. And they're also giving me 14, 5 in May as well. So May was trying time for you, birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. Was there not enough money or not enough time? Because I'm hearing money is time, time is money. Time is money. And I'm just trying to write this as quick as I can. Time is money, money is time. That's what I'm hearing. because it's like you ran out of time and the money was chewed up, or something wasn't correct with the money, if that makes sense to you. So I'm also getting 20 around you, so number 2 or February. So we're going back to February, which is what I had before for the previous reading, but I feel like this is definitely for you. Another person, same scenario. February is going to be all the pressure off, okay? So hold the fort. You've still got a few months to go. So don't sit still. They're saying to me, keep going, keep moving, don't stop now. That's what I'm hearing for you. So whatever's going on around you. Also, they showed me you lying in bed. Sometimes when you're lying in bed, and I need to know if she's still on. Is she still on, Ellie? Can you see?
No.
It's Donna Roach. Because I want to have this answer straight away. Because I see, I'm going to sneeze. You're giving me your sneezes there, Ellie. Because I see you lying. Like, if you can see me on the Facebook Live, the people and the listeners can't. But if you're she's still on, good, okay. So if you can see my hand, this is you lying in bed, and then also a hover of a dark spirit across the top of you. Do you feel like you're paralyzed in bed when you sleep sometimes at night, and that you can't move? So sleep and paralyzed. Not so to the point where you literally can't move at all, but you find it hard to move. You don't want to move. If that's not you, then someone else in the family is. Because I feel like that room has, it's like a negative energy in the room. Okay, so we need to get that out of the house. This is what's causing a lot of havoc in the house. And some people think I have one eye in the middle of my head. I never would have believed this years ago unless I saw it myself. So I don't have one eye in the middle of my head. I'm not crazy. I'm just a medium relaying direct messages from spirit. This is definitely, this spirit is not a good, nice spirit, so it needs to get out. And I always say this about spirits in the home, and when I see them, it shows me the same theme. It shows me a room in the home where it's darker, it's colder. Sometimes it has mold on the window or mold on the walls behind curtains and stuff like that. And that's because of the spirit. The spirit loves to live in that festered kind of environment. It likes it, and it makes it cold, and nobody wants to go there. Or if someone's even living in that room, then they don't sleep well, they're not adjusted, they're unbalanced, they have issues, waking up at night, things like that as well. So this is really quite, and I always say too that the spirits that are around, and if people say to me on private readings and things like that, oh, Lesley, the spirit's not going to hurt me, it's just a ghost, it's just lost, blah, blah, blah. And I say, well, hang on a second, it's not a pet. You can't control this pet. It's not a pet. You need to get it out of your home, because as much as you think it's okay to stay there, which it might be for the first year, 2, whatever, or however long it wants to behave itself, later on it won't behave itself. So it's got to be removed from the property. And the way you do that is you don't go and pay ghost whisperers or ghost rescuers or whatever, ghostbusters, whatever you want to call them. You don't pay them anything. You do it yourself, and you acknowledge them in the home, and you say, I know you're here. I need you to go now. You're not welcome. You need to leave now. And just continue to say that, and they will go. And then everything will settle down. Everything will start to calm down in the family, and start calm down with communication as well. So, and I'll leave that there. I hope that makes sense to you, Donna. And if you could give us a validation, that would be amazing. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. When you're talking, we just need you to talk a bit louder, because when I listen to it back, we can't hear you on the, yeah, perfect.
Okay. So there's validation.
It's for the actual computer, yeah.
So
Blah, blah.
I can't think.
That must be spirit.
Thanks. I like the sneezing better.
Mm.
So Nicole answered, thank you so much. Yes, I know a lot of struggle with high anxiety, a heck of a lot more lately, and money, but life has been truly tough this last little while. I'm so blessed, and will keep my head held high, and will fight to stay grounded for positivity coming February. I needed to hear this thank you, and I'm located in Bradford, Ontario, Canada, located
beautiful.
about an hour and a half from Toronto.
Wow.
I really wish it was California or so lol. Have a great day, ladies.
Wow, that's cool. Go figure. I was just switching over turning my iPad around so I could put it on charge, but that's really cool. So just going back to what she said there, Ellie, just repeat the part, what she say? She said that the anxiety or something, what was it?
Yes, I know a lot of struggle with high anxiety.
Yeah.
I have a lot more lately. Lesley and money.
Yeah, so just going back to that, Nicole, make sure that you don't continue to say that you're struggling with money, because you're going to struggle with money for the rest of your life, because you're manifesting it. You're actually planting the seed with the universe. So the universe only knows one word, and that is yes. So if you say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'm just going to get by till the end of the week. I say this analogy all the time. Then you're just going to get by till the end of the week. You need to focus on, I can't wait till next week when I get the paycheck. I can't wait, and I'm going to get more money and blah, 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 and this and that, and I'm going to win this, I'm going to do that, and everything's going to be in my favor, and I'm so excited for it. And you've got to feel it. You need to go, and I'm going to say it, I said it nearly on every single 449 live shows, about 10 times sometimes. You've got to go and watch the Secret full movie on YouTube, Rhonda Byrne, and it's all about the laws of attraction, and you need to go watch it. If anybody has not watched that show and they've been on my show for so long, I am disappointed. You need to go and watch it, every single one of you, because it's going to change your life. It's changed my life. I was down to my last $25 before I got my 2-story home. And, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So, but back over to you there, Miss Ellie. Is there any more validations? No? Okay, so if you'd like to have a free media reading, then you need to come to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live here across the world every Sunday night on SWR 99.9 FM from 8 till 10 p.m. Sydney, Australian time. So, and this will be early morning for some people and late afternoon for others, depends on what part of the world. So we've got quite a few more people on here now. That Russian name, Alex, there is absolutely no way I could absolutely even understand how to say that name. And thank goodness you put Alex in there. He says, hi, I'm Alex. I will really appreciate a reading. Not a problem. So thank God you put your name there, because otherwise we would not be even able to say your name, because I'm telling you, it's really, really difficult, because and I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything, but oops, hang on. The very top name, can you see that? Can you see that, Ellie? Yeah, no way. We're just two Aussie girls here, and there's no way we can read that name. I couldn't even. It's Bulgarian, is it? Okay. I thought it was someone. My friend the other day said it was Russian, because I said, "Oh, what's that nationality look like to you?" But yes, it's a very difficult name. But anyway, we'll go into the reading, and I'll just call you Alex Bulgarian, okay? Now, I do get very dry lips around you, and I feel like there's dehydration as well. And also, what's with the left knee or left part of the inside of the knee, like the medial part of the knee? So you've got the legs and you've got the inside part of the knee of the leg, the medial part, the medial section. Medial, like I'm just hearing knees, and please help, like the knees. So you need good nutrition with you for a start. I'm just hearing the nutrition, and also the left ankle. So you've got left, it's like your left leg from the top of the leg, knee down, and ankle as well. I've got pain. I also get the anxiety around you, and I'm getting number 18 around you as well, 9 in September. So next month, big month for you. And have you been busy? Because if you haven't been very busy, just let's put it this way, you're going to be very busy next month. Okay, very, very busy running around. And they're showing me you holding boxes, so cardboard boxes, like running around, like doing things with cardboard boxes. What do you actually do? Or what is it that what do you do with the boxes? Or what's the story behind the cardboard box? Cardboard. Do you have problems with spelling as well? Now this leg is really painful. I don't know if this is you or a grandmother figure around you, because I see an elderly lady around you as well. And this lady used to wear her little slippers around just about everywhere. Okay, tiny lady, not very, little bit wider than she should be, but she's a short lady, probably, I don't know, 5. But I'm 5'8", so she'd probably be about 5'4", something like that. 4. Just trying to write this down. I do feel like this lady is always around you as well. I know that sounds very general, but I feel like that you feel things as well. They're showing me the shadows, and I have this theme as well for shadows, that when I see the shadows when I'm reading for somebody, that they're like me, but they don't know how to use it. So you can acknowledge the spirit that comes through and then send it off until you're ready to acknowledge it in the future. That's really important for you, because they're showing me the shadows. They're also showing me like river, or like a lake. Do you have like a lake or river or something or a dam or something like that with dark brown water around you? You know, like a dam or something like that on property, or river, flowing river, dark brown water. It's like a river, or it's definitely not an ocean. Well, it's really bizarre because I saw the word ocean now. I just said definitely not an ocean, and I just see the word ocean. So how bizarre is that? Stop playing games, spirit. River or lake or dam. And this is quite flowing, or it's overflowing. Was that around childhood or something like that? This is going to sound really crazy, but I've got to say it. Did someone go missing around water a long time ago, and when you were younger? Is that around you, or is that around somewhere else in this reading here, like Isabel Witwrowski, Donna Roach, maybe Jenny Louise, Kylie Wally? Oh, good evening. Davina Armitage, somewhere around there. Indy Sticks. Does that make sense to anyone there? Because I see like the flowing river, but a young boy or young child missing around the river. And this is from a camping trip. So I don't understand who this is now, because I feel like there's a few more spirits in here. Camping trip or camping, what does that mean to you, Alex? But I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, then that would be great. And I know you wanted a future thing, but I don't feel like there's anything that's too crazy coming up in the future for you. I think like everything's just calm and settled at the moment. So keep doing what you're doing. It's really nice to see that for a change. I always see the doom and gloom sometimes, you know. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. So we've already been here for half an hour. Can you believe that, Ellie? And do we have any more validations? Okay, yep, over to you.
Oh, my reading validation? Yeah. So Donna.
You're right there, Ellie?
Yeah.
She had too much sleep today. When she has no sleep, she's on fire, this one.
Donna Marie wrote, said, I've lived in this house for 24 years and had times where I'm awake and I feel really uncomfortable. And there you go. Unsure what the male driver, as I am always the driver.
The male driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, but this is coming up. I don't even know if it was her. I feel like this is someone else around the family, like siblings or something like that, someone else. What'd she say about the sleep? So, yeah, she's definitely got to remove that spirit out of the home. I said that earlier. So, over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, well, we're going to the... Yeah, okay. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
99.9. The difference is the music.
Don't know, a song? Oh, I thought it was a song. Sounded like a song, didn't it? Yeah, Nicole Ann. Ellie, can you do me a favour and post up Nicole Ann for Nicole Ann, the secret, yeah, please, because then that way she can see that there and watch it. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and everyone should be watching it. You're just going to be absolutely blown away. Oh, so Alex has got lots of pain. See, my leg is still hurting me. I got to get rid of things really, really quick, because otherwise I sit here in pain forever. I don't want to have that. You said lots of pain. Yes, my grandmother. There you go. Did I actually show that then? There, and there. You take that pain away, spirit. What are you doing to me?
Is a non-for-profit organisation with a vision to increase dollar spend in the region and you can become a member. If your
Okay.
business has a stake in advancing the visitation market in Southwest Sydney, attend our keynote meetings, keeping you abreast of the latest
Trying to clean the
information.
screen off my
Become
iPad so
a
the actual
member
screen
for
will
just
move. That's better.
$99. Join the task force today at southwestsydney.com.au.
It will be a classic car lover's paradise when the CMC
I live near the sea, Black Sea. Why did I? Well, see, that's Ellie. That's the what's the river then? River, ocean. Because I did say I saw the ocean. It's really bizarre. Did your parents or someone live beside the sea? I mean the lake or river?
10 seconds.
Okay. 10 seconds.
Grab your tickets at sydneymotorsportpark.com.au. Station sponsor, SWR 99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. And we have a few validations here. Are you ready to go, Ellie? Yes, over to you.
So Alex said yes, lots of pain. It's my grandmother you're describing. I live near the sea, and yes, my grandfather.
Ah, the Black Sea, yes, and the grandfather, first time here. Oh no, that's another person. Back over to you with Donna Roach.
We've done that one.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
I've lived in. Oh, that's right. Yes, I saw that one. Yes. Okay. Cool. Thank you. See, I don't even remember what we do because I'm in flight with spirit. So, if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So, Andy Dan, we had a great lightning storm before. Wow. Yes. What's going on with this world? So, Isabel Vrachowski, thank you for connecting tonight. Are you able to pick up anything for me regarding work or love life, please? Isabel. So, love, like, and share the page as well, guys. Vrtkovski. Vitrovsky. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is that correct, Ellie? Vitrov. Yeah, she wouldn't. You don't have a clue, do you? She's put her hands up because as if I'm going to know. So I'm having a guess. So all these. Look, everyone should know that I cannot pronounce anything on surnames or names because I'm just hopeless. Give me a reading any day. So I'm trying to even get my iPad to even like something on this page, but do you think it will? No, of course not. So what do we get here for Isabel's spirits? Now, did anything of that last reading make sense to you, Isabel, with the river or the lake around you with the young child missing? Does anything mean anything to anybody there? Unless this is coming up, because I've done this before. I've said things on my live, and then I get people messaging me back saying, remember when you said about the shark attack? I go, no. She said, oh, you said it 2 weeks ago. Well, no, because I do about, 30,000 readings. But I just get this young child around you too, Isabel, his son, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing hold the fort as well for yourself. And are you able to pick up on anything regarding work? Just hold the fort. I feel like there's unstable grounds at work. Unstable, and then they're stable, and then they're all over the place, and then back on track again. It's just like this roller coaster, So make sure that you just keep your ducks in a row here. And what I mean is don't say anything out of place. Like zip it up. Do not say anything at all at work. Just keep your head down, butt up, and just keep going. Don't get involved with anything at work, okay? And I don't feel like you're going to be staying there for... So June, what was June to you regarding work? So June / into July this year regarding work, what was the significance around those 2 months or going in from June into July? Because I feel like that was a trying time for you. There's also birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around there as well. I'm also hearing that you said your love life, please. I did psychic TV a couple of years ago now, and I said to Spirit, whatever you do, don't give me anything on relationships. I don't really feel like doing anything on relationships on the phones tonight. Please don't give me that. And sure as ever, 5 phone calls in a row was relationships. And I thought, oh, okay, thanks. So with this relationship here, I don't see... It's really bizarre because I see someone there, and then I see the brick wall, and then I see no one after the brick wall. So whatever's happened is you on one side, brick wall, And then I see nothing on the other side for a while, okay? So even if it's in a relationship, I don't feel like this is from the heart, if that makes sense to you. And are you nodding your head? Because I do feel like that things are going to change around relationships for you, and it's only for the better. That's what I'm hearing. And is there pregnancy, or who's pregnant around you? Or is that you? I just heard pregnancy or pregnant and smiles. And do you also have a photo of yourself like with like in a formal outfit with a male as well, like a wedding photo, or it looks like a wedding photo but not a wedding photo? Does that make sense? It's like the line is cut between them. I don't know how to explain this to you. It's really quite bizarre because I see it together, then I see the line. It's quite bizarre. That's why I don't like doing relationships, because they're such a roller coaster. Sometimes I see them as a roller coaster and I'm all over the place and I don't like doing them. So I'm going to pull back there. But going back to work, I do feel like that things have to settle down first, and this is going to be into the September, October for settlement. That's what I'm hearing, settlement. So property maybe settlement or work settlement, but I'll leave that there. A little bit all over the place for that one there. I don't know why. I must be pulling in other spirits. You're welcome, Alex. Said thank you very much, Lesley. You're welcome. My pleasure. Darlena George, my son hasn't seen his son in over 2 years. Does Spirit have any messages for him, please? And thank you. Oh, I really don't like these kind of things. Darlena. I don't feel like anything is going to change right now. It's like the stubborn mule for the other partner. It's like as stubborn as a mule. They will see the light though, and I do feel like this is going to be October into November. There's going to be changes around that situation. And do you also have, or does your son also have issues with the neck or the back, the top part of the thoracic? The back part of the neck. And did someone get really badly sunburned or burnt on the face or sunburned? Because I see like one side kind of like burnt or sunburnt. I'm also getting 9 for you as well, September. And also showing me contracts. So contract, like 3. It's like bang, bang, bang. 3, and like I see this as a theme. It's like paperwork. It's like Spirit shows me a contract. It's either a contract, a job description, or signing of some legal paperwork, or signing of like a property or something like that as well. And Spirit shows me the paperwork like floating. It's like floating paper in front of me, and it's got a C on it. So I see contract, and I see 3 of them floating. I'm also getting pain in my right hip as well. So this is like an arthritis or a bone degeneration where the bone has just been kind of, I was going to say melted down, but like grinded down. It's like the arthritic hip. And I feel like this was one of your grandparents or an elderly figure around you. And I feel like this was the elderly lady. They're also showing me a lot of things around vehicles around you as well. So I've got dark color vehicle, and I've got a light color. Now that just sounds really general, I know, but who's the one with the white? It's like black and white. Who's the one with the white vehicle? Needs to be careful between now and the next 2 to 4 weeks. Like get all the services done, maintenance done, and I haven't never not been right with my vehicles. Mechanical, like just a maintenance. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Yes.
Over to you.
So Isabel, I'm not going to attempt the last name. She said, no pregnancy with me, but the formal photo makes sense as my husband and I have just separated. Going through a divorce soon. Thank you. Relationship readings suck. You are right. Very up and down. Lots of love and blessings for your energy and time. Thank you.
Yeah. See, because I saw it together and then I saw it, but then I saw the wedding. That's why it's confusing for me, because it showed me the female on one side, the brick wall, and then nothing on the other side. So that's why it's kind of, let's look, I even wrote it here. I wrote you, I've written you, then the brick wall, and then nothing. So if you can understand my writing, but then there's settlement. So settlement is coming up, but hold the fort as well. So, but there's someone definitely around you that's going to announce pregnancy, 100%, because I heard pregnant or pregnancy in the background. So, and this is kind of like unstable, stable grounds for you. But you're a strong lady, so don't worry, Isabel. You're going to get through it anyway. So, and just keep moving.
She also just said, and I have a son.
Oh, she does have a son. There you go. So there's the son there, 100%. Oops, just there, 100%. So how would I know that? Yeah, roller coaster ride. That's what I'm saying. That's why it was very hard for me to read. That's why I don't like reading sometimes for relationships, because I prefer to do the mediumship and talk to the past loved ones. It's easier because at least they can give me a straight answer. But when it comes to relationships, it's a little bit more tricky, because one minute I see them there, then I see them flying off or going somewhere else. And the way Spirit does it is it'll have them like Superman just flying off, even though sometimes they're not even a Superman. So, yes. Okay, my iPad's not moving. The screen. I've got a protector screen on this iPad here, and then sometimes it gets a bit weird and it won't even move when I go to move it. So, no, I am sorry it didn't. What does she mean there? No, I am sorry it didn't work out. Is that what she means? Isabel?
You did ask her at the beginning of the reading if there were any part from the other readings, if she picked anything up.
Oh, okay, right, okay, yeah, thank you. Karen Riley had lightning and thunderstorms. Then it came down with lots of rain. That's like Perth. I just spoke to one of my Perth friends. Lots of rain over there. Yeah, so Donis Roach said, thank you so much for my reading, Lesley. Most definitely act on getting rid of this spirit. Yeah, you don't want it in the home. People think I'm crazy when I say that, but there is such things as spirit, because how would I know to tell you things and you validate them, and if I'm talking, rubbish? So Isabel, she said, amazing, it all makes sense. There you go. That's great. Good. That's the main thing, because I want to know I'm on track with spirit. So Dawn Nash, my son went missing. There we go. That's what I said earlier. There we go. We found it. I knew there was somebody on here with this. I'm so sorry. She said, my son went missing in a flooded river. He was out on a log fishing with a stick. He was 4 years old. Oh, no. When I said that earlier, I knew that. I could see the river. I could see the sun and I could see the water, and I said it here. Oh, that's terrible. Wow. Sometimes I don't even like it when I'm right sometimes. Where did I write? I wrote here the dark brown water, river flowing, and I can't even understand my writing because I write so fast, but it's just here, the river, yeah, so, oops, you can see the river. Wow, I'm really sorry. Yes, young boy, definitely a little boy, little cutie. It's really sad. I'm really sorry, Dawn. Fishing at 4 years of age. He was just so adventurous as well, just excited and couldn't stay away from the water, though, he's saying to me. He's definitely could not stay away from the water, but he's sorry. He didn't mean to do it, he's saying. I'm telling him it's okay. He didn't mean to do it, Mummy. But he's just, it's just the way it happened, he's saying, in his own little words. We all know that. Mum knows that as well. Yeah, we move on from there. It's kind of shocked me, that one, because I thought I was going to be doing something different tonight. Had a little bit of, I might be doing that later, but I just feel like this young man had a lot going for him, but he didn't realize until the last second of what had occurred. He was a little clever little cutie too. But he's saying he's sorry, but he's okay on the other side, if that makes sense, Dawn. He's definitely okay because he's here now. And he's worried. I feel like he's more. I have to keep going. I mean, I wanted to stop there at the reading because it's quite sad. But in hindsight, it's actually been something. Oh gosh, was there someone that just walked past us? Oh my God, who was that? Oh, you frightened the life out of us. Not to mention I'm a medium and I see ghosts. Hello, God, yeah, hi. Far out. Oh God, I saw something and I went, oh my God, the ghost is here.
Your face is fucking
Can someone tell us when you frighten the life out of us next time? Far out. Oh, gee whiz. Here I am in the middle of just about still, I don't even know what I was doing about a reading or something like that. Oh, little boy, that's right, yeah. What was I saying now, Spirit? No, when they go to the other side, it's like he's gone in peace. He hasn't gone in pain or anything like that, and he's purely at peace, and he's quite happy over the other side. And he says it's fun, Mum, because he can see everything. It's fun, Mum, and he's saying to me that it's fun, Mum, because I feel like he used to say that to you all the time as well. It's fun, Mum. A real cute little squeaky little voice. So very cute. But it's not like he's upset or he doesn't want you to be upset, that's for sure, because he says, I see everything, Mum, it's okay, I'm with you 24/7. Do you actually feel like the end of your bed have a little bit of weight on the end of the bed? Like, where the end of the bed is and there's someone sitting there? Well, that's him sitting on the end of the bed because he's just showing me like trying to crawl up and get up on the end of the bed. So he's really, really cute little one. But don't as much as your heart breaks for your son and you miss him and everything, and it's devastation and you feel guilty. But he definitely doesn't want you to feel like that. He's quite adamant that he's happy and he's quite bubbly and he's just this real cutie little spirit on the other side that's just hanging around you, and he'll always be there. So keep talking out loud, keep putting that music on, keep playing the song, or keep playing something, or doing whatever you have done in the past. Keep doing it because he's loving it. Okay, so it's just like a reassurance thing too. So it's very very heavy sometimes when you're a medium, because you've got to try and bypass all the sorrow that you feel from other people and you see and stuff like that, and it's quite daunting. So, but anyway, we'll keep going. So who else have we got here, Ellie? We got any other validations there?
Yes.
Yes.
Just give me 1 second.
Now, have these people left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good, because I didn't want them to frighten the life out of me again. Okay.
So Darlena George said validation true. His ex is very stubborn. He's going through court to try and see his son, so that could be one of the contracts.
100%.
To a new rental, that could be the
The second one, yep.
Not sure of the third. My partner has spurs in the back of his neck and causing him pain.
Oh.
His right hip also feels.
Oh, there you go. So there it is. So there's the neck. There's the right hip. Okay, and with the arthritis, I actually said arthritis. That'll be arthritic soon, so we need to work on that one. And what else did we say? The contracts. There's all your contracts there. You definitely got 3 contracts. 100%, 3 contracts coming up. Whether that's a new job as well, I don't know. I just heard new job. So look forward to that. It's going to be life-changing. Lots of things coming up for your son. Your son's going to be happier, let's put it that way. And he needs to actually fight for his time with his child. They need to see their child. He's not a violent man or anything like that. He just needs to see his child. So Patricia Bell, my son was taken 2 days old. Will I get him back? He's now 8, had 32 homes, and see in 1 hour, and I see him 1 hour 4 times a year. Will I see more in times? Oh gosh, that's sad. Wow. Gee whiz. Patricia, what country are you in? because I've got some contacts that might be able to help you if it's in Australia here. So can you private message me, Patricia Bell? I'll see if I've got someone here if it's in Australia and I can help you. I won't be answering that question though because it's too traumatic. Paul Stripe, I do feel like that you're going to be able to see him, and I just don't know. 32 homes, and now 8 has 32 homes. That's just if that's not traumatizing enough for a child, I don't understand what is. Paul Strife, did you get my reading, Liz? I've only just saw that now. So Nicole, and can someone please verify the video on YouTube, the law of attraction? Sorry, I forgot what Leslie said. Thanks, everyone. It's called The Secret Full Movie on YouTube. It's just The Secret Full Movie. And you'll see it's about 1 hour, 21 minutes or something like that. You definitely need to watch it. 1,000,000% watch it. And I can't stress it enough for everybody, to be honest. Okay, what have we got here as well? Okay, so Indie Sticks. Hey there, guys. Is there any messages from anyone who is able to help me in the future? General guidance, please. Thank you. So what do we get for Indie Sticks? Okay, so I do get irritation around the eyes. It was really quite bizarre. This morning I had to do a private reading, and I was getting ready. I was getting ready for it, Ellie, and then next minute I'm trying to put makeup on. I'm trying to make myself look human after sleeping, and next minute I couldn't even get my right eye to do anything because I had something in my eye and it was weeping, it was running, and I thought, all right, I've got five more minutes to go before I have to do this reading. And I didn't do the reading with any makeup on. And I said to the lady, I said, oh, by the way, I said, do you have anything wrong with your right eye? Do you have anything stuck in it or anything like that, or any issues with it? She goes, yeah, I just had something in it. I went, oh, okay, great. So that's me picking up on her. And as soon as she said it, a couple of minutes later, it was gone. So I said, great. Thanks, Spirit. So where are we here? So we've got Indie Sticks, that's right. Let's go. What do we see here, Indie? Or Spirit, I should say. I just hear timeline therapy. It's like pulling you back into the past and then pushing you into the future and making things a lot better than they are. That's for sure. So I see a unit as well, like units. Like when people live in units, like looks like door at the front, and then there's 1, 2, looks like 3 stories high, like this. And just don't quote me because this is actually a unit and it doesn't look like a box or a car. That's unit. You can see where the door is, and then like the units above. But I see the levels, like the stairs going up through the middle. So like you've got the stairs going up through the middle as well. And I don't know why they're showing me units, but something's not right around living at this unit or whatever it is. So who do you know? If this is not you, Indy, who is this that lives in a unit? And this is a lady, and I feel like this lady has had issues around this unit or around this environment here. Can't even write unit. I spelled unit with UNITE with an E on it. How blonde is that? UNIT. So the unit here. And I feel like this is mid-floor. It's like the lady's got issues from above and got issues from below. It's like she's in the middle. She's stuck in the middle, I'm hearing. Can anyone take that if that's not Indy? Because I'm here, and this is really, really important for this message because this person needs to do something about this. I'm still getting the itchy eye. It's a right itchy eye. I'm also feeling there's enough energy around you to move a mountain at the moment. So you've got good energy, good things coming up around and even into February next year, okay? So look forward to that. If you don't change the direction between now and October, so what are we in, the 25th, so 2 and 5 is 7 in the month of July. So if you don't change or shift gears now, we're in August, September, October, so the same time around October, then you're not going to change things for another 2 or 3 years. Okay, so 2 to 3 years, nothing is going to change unless you change in the next couple of months. So you need to shift gears big time. Okay, it's like you're too stuck into the ground. It's like you're too stubborn. You're too stuck in the ground. You're too, you're not being as motivated as you should be, if that makes sense. And I think you know what I mean. Spirit's saying she knows what you mean. So 2 to 3 years of just staying the way you are, and you can't. It's not sustainable. You can't keep doing this. Okay. So I'm getting good times coming up, but by February, everything needs to shift gears, and it's going to be good for you changing things. And they get the 555 around you as well. I'm also getting 333, so which is communication. So communication is important, and you like to talk. That's what they're saying to me. Don't we all females like to talk? And I'm talking talk. You could talk underwater. No offense, but that's what Spirit's saying. Talk underwater. Sometimes I think I can talk underwater because I can talk for 2 hours straight doing this without any issues. I'm also getting 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March as well. December is a big time as well. And I'm not relating this to Christmas. I don't like relating December's to Christmas because that's too general. But I'm just saying for week 1 to week 2 of Christmas, lots of good stuff coming up. So look forward to this new time of changing for you, the backflip. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there? Yeah, we've got Darlene or George. Yeah, you done that one? Yeah?
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, is there any other validations?
No.
Oh, I thought you meant there was, sorry. I missed that validation. Not sure the third. Okay, partner, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, the neck. I remember that now. So who else have we got here? Anyway, we might go to our advertisements and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM. Thank you. Woo. I absolutely sweat in my ears with these things. Do you sweat, Ellie? Because it feels like they are stuck to my head sometimes, especially when I get the strong energy from Spirit coming through, and then the energy is really, I don't know, it just makes me hot. You know what I mean? And I've got to adjust. Look, I feel like I'm Cleopatra with these big wings at the back here. All right, who else we got? Patricia Bell, I was 46 when I had him. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old you are, lovey. What did I say here for Patricia? Where is she? Did I actually write that down? Did I actually do a reading for Patricia? Not yet. Darlene, George, Indy. Okay.
That's the reading writing hotline. They're there to help.
1300-65506. Sorry, I can't myself there.
Sydney, get ready. The Property and Investment Expo
Oh, that's weird.
At Sydney Olympic Park on September 14 and 15. Whether you're a first-time buyer, investor, or a property dreamer, it's a day.
Yeah, Leona Sunday. Something's going on there. Did she say in her block? Does that mean in units, Leona? Is it you that I saw? You in the middle? Is that you? That one there? Because she just said, my daughter's dog passed out of nowhere, the neighbour's dog passed, then a month later mine passed. What's going on in our block? Who's doing this to our pets? That's just shocking. I love animals. I would just be, I would just be terrible if I saw somebody doing something to an animal. I'd be ballistic.
Find out more at stormsafe.com.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We do stream live across the world, and there's other platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. We're not on Twitter at the moment. Twitter's having a moment. And it's not called Twitter anymore, and I don't like the new name because it's I will say it, it's the X, which is the number 24 in the alphabet, which means 6 because it's satanic. So that's why I don't like saying it. So I'll just still call it Twitter. So Indy Sticks said, thank you for the reading. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you connecting. Yes, well, you've got to give us a validation there, Indy. So that's how we work here. So we love our validations, guys. So John Carter, good evening. Anne Ivor, good evening. Shirley Tyler, good evening. Hope you're both having a blessed day. Yes, well, it's 9 o'clock in the evening now. So we live in like a horseshoe. Yeah, okay. Leona Sunday, she's having issues with neighbours and that there. So Dawn Nash, did we do that reading there early?
No.
No? Okay, over to you. That validation, I should say.
So Dawn Nash said, thank you so much, Lesley. Every night I get my feet massaged, and I know it's my son. The day of his funeral, my friend massaged my legs, and I know it's my son. I think she means massaging me.
Yeah.
I have a music I play that reminds me of him, and I felt him around me all the time, every day. When you did that reading, I felt so close to him. Thanks so much, Lesley.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really sad. Yeah. You're a little cutie. Really, really sad. Oh, gosh. Yeah. And I can see him doing that as well. And I can see him hanging around, playing, jumping off things. He's just a real cutie. Just really adventurous. Too adventurous, he's saying. Oh, geez. Never mind. That's what happens, It's really hard life sometimes, especially as a parent. So let's go back a little bit. And Heather Fraser, I thought I heard my name over the thunder. Was that last reading for me? No, because I just read your name out now and I just saw your name. It was Indy Sticks that we just read for, Heather, but I will read for you now. Has the thunder finished? Heather Fraser, has the thunder finished so that we can do the reading so you can hear it? Now, what is with the throat? What is with the voice? I get this feeling, a strong feeling around the neck here, and voice and throat area. I'm getting 26 around you. 2 and 6 is 8 in the month of August as well. So what is either 26, 8, or August, or the 26th of August? What does that mean to you? I'm also getting some anxiety around you as well. They're also giving me the number 19 as well. So 19 is September as well as 10. Oh, sorry, I've just got September. That's weird. I said 19 and September, which no, 1 and 9 is 10, which is October. That's so bizarre. So September. Weird, Spirit. You're making me say stupid things. So September and October. So August, September, October. Wow, lots of months in a row for you there. Lots of things going on around you between this month. Now it's already started. There's lots of stuff going on. So between now, September to October, 3 months straight, little bit hectic, or a lot hectic, I should say, busy beaver. A lot hectic, a lot of stuff going on around you. So hold the fort. And that's number 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so October is going to be where everything settles down. Very significant month for October. You said birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. What's going on with the birthdays, anniversaries, or memorials? What's going on there? Because I feel like there's something that's been not addressed properly. So not addressed properly. Just writing this down. Not addressed properly and needs more time, I'm hearing. Needs more timeline. I also get like, did someone used to tickle your feet? Like someone used to tease you and either wake you up and tickle your feet, Heather? So left foot, I've just had my foot tickled. I just had my thong off and I was just like half on the foot and half off the foot, and I just felt someone tickling my feet. and I don't like that. So stop. So left foot itchy or ticklish. And they're saying that you are very ticklish. Can't touch you. You're like Teflon, can't touch you. So, and then they're saying to me also that you've got like the gift of the gab. You can change the way people are thinking. So do you do things like with NLP, or have you done things like psychology or psychologist or something like that? What have you done that you can say to someone and change the way they think? Because I feel like this is a good thing for you. So changing the way, you're a bit of an influencer when you talk. And I don't mean that you have to be on social media, but when you talk to people, people confide in you. Changing the way people think. It's like you look on both sides. And then you say, I can't help myself half the time, but I look on both sides for everybody else. It's like you're an empath. You like to help everyone. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
No.
Okay. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, then you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Post up your question on that Facebook page is where I mainly look at. We're live across other platforms, but this is the main page. She said, yes, it's gone. So what's gone there, Heather? Oh, the thunder. Yep, great. See, I can't remember. When I'm in flight with spirit, it's very hard for me to remember some things that I've said. And once I apparently said something on radio and I got in trouble for it. I don't even remember what I said at the other radio station, of course. Onessa. So everyone's blessing you, Ellie. Everyone's blessing you. She's up to 4 sneezes. It's like, I don't know if it's with an allergy for Ellie or a spiritual thing for Ellie. What do you think, Ellie?
I'm just going to blame spirit because I don't sneeze this much else anyway.
You never sneeze. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Because you've been like this for 2 years and every single time, and you can't help it. It's like it's unbelievable. And it's funny because every time you sneeze, what's that lady's name that comes on the show? What's her name? There's a lady, one of our followers that comes on, the husband, yeah, and
she thinks it's him.
yeah, and she says it's him all the time. Every time Ellie sneezes, the lady's just coming on the show to join our show, right? So how bizarre.
I'm just going to blame spirit.
Yeah, that's it. Just do it. I blame him anyway. Even if he doesn't do anything, I blame spirit. Okay, Patricia Bell, she says, I message your page. Yes, I am in Adelaide, South Australia. Okay. Can you message me in a private message there, Patricia, please? I've got some contacts around that area. Tanya Aikens, the number 21 seems to be a significant number for me lately. Flew to Queensland on the 21st to see my nana. Number 21 on my meal order. Wow. And I know... well, if you're on a plane, oh right, I see what you're saying, yeah. And I know I remember seeing 21 another couple of times too over the past week. That's so cool. I always see numbers, and for me, it's actually lately it's been for the last probably 6 months for me with spirit, and it's really bizarre because I've never had this before, and especially me. Someone's been hanging around me in spirit world, and they have been giving me the number, the song. Any song on the radio, I can turn the radio on when I leave here, and there'll be a song about flowers on the radio. So it's I had a couple of my friends in the car. We went to the beach would have been about 5 months ago now. And sure as ever, I said to them, you watch, there'll be a song come up about flowers, because I'm in the car. And then we had a song come up about flowers. On the way back, we had another 2 songs about flowers. One of them was the same song as the first one. But yeah, it's so bizarre. So welcome to my world. But this is like little messages. So whatever, the 2 and 1 is 3. So that's the month of March as well there, Tanya. So what is it for you with the month of March, or the number 3 as well, if you break it down? So that's pretty cool. So Donald Mamula. Hi, Donald. Your reading yesterday was great and right on point. Thank you. Most appreciated. Thank you. I really enjoyed it too. It was actually this morning for me. You guys yesterday, but this morning for me. So it was pretty cool. And I didn't even get to know your name. I actually just found your name right now. But thank you. And I hope that Monique is okay as well. It was beautiful, beautiful family. Yes, so Leslie, it will be my twins' 40th birthday on the 31st. Both of my boys are in spirit, my first. Oh, yeah, sorry to hear that, Karen Riley. I think I knew that as well. Yes, very sad. Okay. Oh, Heather, a big long validation there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep. So Heather Fraser said, "Oh my gosh, Leslie, you're amazing. I accidentally nearly choked on the 26th of June, waiting for an ambulance over an hour."
Oh, I thought she was just mucking around because I read the reading right and she was saying that she nearly choked. Oh, look, there you go. Look, there's the 26th. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Just had emergency surgery and had food stuck in 3 places.
Oh my
I
God.
finished doing a manicure and my partner always wants to help, but I have ticklish feet.
But hang on a second. Hang on. Let me go back a step. Sorry, Ellie. But I just had the voice and neck and throat. That's what I had at the start. And then I put my hands, and I remember putting my hands up to my throat. No wonder. Now it makes sense with the number 26 and the breathing. And oh my God. Keep going. Keep going. It's exciting.
I literally just finished doing a manicure and my partner always wants to help, but I have ticklish feet. I'm not sure on September, October, but do you have to have a camera down to see if my ordeal with the choking has left any permanent damage?
Yeah.
Maybe my surgery date is during those 2 months. Thanks so much.
Oh, definitely. You have to get it sorted as soon as possible. But how bizarre is that? Because I remember saying the throat, and I remember the neck and the throat and the voice. That's why she had no voice, because she couldn't breathe. She couldn't talk, Ellie. Wow. Definitely September into October. Definitely need getting medical. Definitely get that sorted out. 100%. Big lucky draw for you. I just can't believe that. I'm on fire tonight with spirit, aren't we? Spirit. Go figure. I like it when he gets it right. I mean, I'm just the messenger, right? But I like it when he gets it right. So that's really cool. It's not cool that you choked, but it's cool that spirit gave me that. It just goes to prove that there's angels looking after you, people that have passed on are looking after you there, Heather, because otherwise you'd be 6 foot under by now, lovey, because that I only said not last week, the week before, I nearly passed away at work because I had something stuck. I had an almond stuck in my throat and I couldn't even breathe. And then I had to go to the toilet and try and get this almond, coughing my heart out to get this almond out of my throat. And I was looking at the door handle saying to myself, geez, do I really have to unlock that door, spirit? Can you just stop and do something? Because I really don't fancy falling down and dropping dead in the toilet. Okay. That's one spot I don't really want to, leave the world with and have that memory. So, but it was pretty bad for me. And that's the second time I've nearly choked. I had someone save me the first time. That was many years ago when my daughter was little. And her dad made me laugh. And I had a piece of meat stuck in my throat. And it was literally stuck in my throat. And they all thought I was laughing. They thought I was leaning over the top of the kitchen sink, laughing my head off at the joke. But no, and I turned around and I had all this water out of my eyes. I was blue. And then they realized I was choking. And my ex... popped out went behind me, popped out this damn piece of meat out of my throat. So that's the second time now, and I don't fancy ever going for a third time. Okay, just so you know, universe and spirit, no, thank you. And I'll never eat another almond ever in my life. No, thank you. That was horrendous. So yeah, but anyway, I'll move on because that's very traumatic when you get something stuck in your throat. Because you really can't breathe. And all I heard from spirit really was calm down, just calm down and breathe. And I could just breathe a little bit through my nostril. And I was just breathing through my nose and trying to get this damn almond out of my throat. I don't know how I got it there. It was just jammed. And, I look at these almonds and I think, far out. And I didn't even, I was kind of like, I was chewing it, but then it wasn't chewed. I don't know. It's just really weird. Well, look at all those love hearts and warm hugs that go around to everyone. Joe and Della, thank you. Warm hugs to go all round to everyone. Love all round. And I'm going to show this on. This is what it's all about, guys. There's not enough love in this world. I love everything. I do not like anything. I love everything because it's really important to share the love around the world. And once we start doing that, you watch how quick things come back to you. Things will come back to you so quick, it's not funny, because you're sharing that beautiful gratitude, and then the gratitude, universe and all that stuff will send it all back. So definitely coming back. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm glad you are okay. I was choking on a lamb chop. My oxygen levels went down to 30. It was scary. Oh, look, I can really empathize with you there, Heather, because I know exactly how it feels to have something stuck in your throat, 100%. And I said every time I told somebody, Ellie, can you believe this? Because everyone thinks I'm funny, right? And they thought, oh, yeah. I said, oh, I nearly died at work today, and everyone just laughed at me. I said, what are you laughing at? I did. I nearly died, and I just laughed even more because they thought it was funny. They thought I was mucking around. I said, no, even my daughter, oh, that's funny, Mum. Well, no, because your mother wouldn't be here now if I didn't calm down. So, yeah, it's funny now, but not at the time. Yeah, Tanya Aikens. Oh, I feel for you. Awful feeling. 100%. I won't eat almond. Karen Riley. She says, I won't eat almond. Okay, don't. Because I don't suggest you do. They're good for you, but grind them down. And it's funny because when I got home, I saw the almonds in the pantry, and I thought, no, you're getting grinded. You're not getting eaten. You're getting grinded. That's it. Natalie, feeling a little lost and in despair about my future. Any messages from Spirit, please? And thank you, Leslie. Yes. For a start, let's go back a step. You're saying feeling a little lost and in despair about my future. And that's the first thing that you do not say ever. You should know that there, Nat. Come on. Lift up your spirit there, lovey, because if you continue to say that, the universe and spirit is definitely going to be planting that seed. So you don't want to keep planting this seed. So it's time for you to cut that negative language off, okay? So you want to be saying things, I can't wait to see what happens in the future. I know you're treading water right now, Nat, but going forward, it's all going to be settling down. So look forward to it. Nothing these days, guys, lasts in like forever in the painful cycle, if that makes sense. So whatever you're going through, you never, ever think it's going to get any worse. And as I hear people say, oh, it's going to get worse, and this and that, and they worry about nothing, and then they're just planting the seed for nothing. Don't plant the seed with the universe, guys. Don't give the opportunity for it to get worse, because you're just doing it to yourself. So, but I don't see this getting any worse than that, okay? So whatever's going on, I just feel like you're treading water right now. It's like uncertain waters, okay? Is this around work and money and stuff like that? Because I feel like there's treading waters at work. Something's bothering you around the environment. Do you know what I mean? I'm also getting 18, 9 in September. Definitely September is going to settle. Now, do you have issues with, like right shoulder? Oh, wow. Right shoulder stiffness into the back area? The shoulder, or who around you has injured the shoulder and it's really, really stiff? It's like I don't even want to use my pen, and I'm right-handed, so I can't even write with it. It's like I can't lift my arm up. So issues around the shoulder. And this is, I feel like this might be a male as well. If this is not you, then this is going to be a male around you, because this person's got like, it's quite, what do I say, like, not shattered shoulder, but not ripped or torn shoulder. It just is painful, like it's a soul ache, you know what I mean, like to the bone. It's like an arthritic ache without the arthritis, but this is painful for me. It's like collarbone into shoulder. Collarbone into shoulder. And this has been for some time now. This man is a little bit stubborn, doesn't want to get something sorted out, but can't lift his arm properly. I feel like this is a tear, actually. And I'm seeing someone try and lie on their side, but they can't. So we used to teach anatomy and physiology and all that stuff, I used to teach it, and I used to say to my students, if anybody's got any pain when they're sleeping on their shoulder on the side, it's usually a tear. And I had a PT client many years ago, and he said, "Oh, Lesley, can you write me?" It was one of the members at the gym, and he said to me, "Can you write me a program? I want you to be my PT, blah blah blah." And I said, "Oh," and just something just said to me, he's got a tear in his shoulder, spirit, of course. And I said to him, "Oh, I think you've got something wrong with your shoulder." And he said, "Oh, yeah, how'd you know that?" I just can tell. I didn't tell him that I was a medium. And he says, "Oh, yeah, I've had this for a while." I go, "Can you sleep on it? Can you sleep on that arm or that side?" He says, "No." I said, "Can you?" And I said, "That's because it's a tear." And he goes, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Does it ache? Does it give you a dull ache when you're lying on that side?" He says, "Yes." I said, "That's a tear, because that's what it means to me." Anyway, so he went and had an MRI. He had a 17 millimeter tear in his rotator cuff. So, and that just wasn't me getting messages from spirit. It was from experience, knowing that when people lie on that side and the pain is there and they can't sleep on that side, and especially when they're lying down, it causes a lot of havoc. And some people might not agree with me with that, but that's from my experience and that's from what I know, and that's from teaching as well. But go get it checked out. This person here, I don't even know if this is you now. I feel like this is someone else around there. Jenny Louise, Karen Riley, somewhere around there. Donna Roach, somewhere there. Because if this is not you now, this is going to be somewhere around that where you posted your question. Because dehydration around you there, Nat. So look for, good nutritional food, because I just feel like there's dehydration with you as well. It's like you like the what's called, is it lemon? I just saw lemon water. Lemon water. Try lemon with hot water. It's so nice. People think lemon is just bitter, but it's not. It's actually really good for you. It's really, it's nice. I love it. I never used to like it, but I love it now. But yeah, lemon water. Why they tell me to tell you lemon water, I have no idea. But clearly your body needs lemon water. Flush out things. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Not yet. No.
Okay. What else have we got here? Jewel Polglaze and Joanne Della. Everyone's sending love. Those almonds got a grounding. Tanya Aikens, yes, they will be getting a grounding, all right, because they're definitely not getting eaten. I want to see Schnitzel again. Lorraine Macbeth, yes. So today, hang on a second. If Donald is still there, I don't know if he saw the cat today when I was doing the reading for him and Monica, but the cat was definitely on the reading. She was sitting right next to me 90% of that reading today. My reading clients probably didn't see her, but she was just sitting there just staring at me. Yeah, Donald. So she's very spiritual, my cat. 1 minute she'll be sitting there, and next minute she'll be standing up, looking at something or running away, spooked from something. So she definitely sees spirits, and I don't know who or what, because I turn off when I get home or when I get in the car. But she's always looking at something. But little Schnitzel can be a naughty girl sometimes, because Bob is the dog, and Bob is 14, he's probably 15 years old now. And actually he's older. What is he? So he's 2010. So he's 16 years old. Bob is older than I thought. No, 14 years, yeah. 2010, 2010 he was born. So he's 14 years old. And Schnitzel decides to play with him when he's running up the stairs and wants to tag him. So she wants to hit his back legs and knock him out, take him down while he's running up the stairs, and he's nearly totally blind. She's a bugger. She's a terrorist, that one, I tell you. She's a little monster. So, yeah, and then she's the sweetest thing on earth with us. So she's always sitting on my hand. So when I'm typing on the computer at home in my office, she's always sitting in front of me and always on my hands. And sometimes my hands go to sleep as well, but I will say hello to her for you. She's very cute. I can see sometimes she may not be receiving messages to do with our questions. Michael Draper, what was that there?
That's a question that Anna requested.
Hang on, I can't hear
It's to
you.
do with the
Put
question
the put the
that
mic on.
It's to do with the question that Anna ever posted.
Oh, okay, righto. Where's that? Please help to repost my question. I don't know why Lesley cannot see it. Well, it just goes in line, Lovey, of who's what. So it's not it's what spirit draws me to, guys. If I'm drawn to the person and it's on there and I'm just scrolling through, spirit will tell me when to stop, guys. So, okay, we've got, did you see the one from Paul? I'll get to Anne in a minute. I think I've read for you just the other day there, Anne. So it's not like you're missing out or I'm ignoring you, Lovey. It's just spirit just pushing me further down the track. There's that one from Paul Will, I think it is. Oh, okay. You did a reading for me 2 years ago. Do you see my foster care being successful? Any insight would so appreciated. I can't even remember what I said 2 years ago there, Paul. I have no clue what I said 2 years ago, and I'm not even about to even guess. But do you see my foster care being successful? Foster care. I feel like after September, Paul. That's what I'm getting. September into October. Bless you, early. September into October, things are going to shift gear. So 555 change. Look forward to it. It's coming. That's what I'm getting for you. And Anne Ivor, what has she got here? She's got, do you see a trip for me to Europe and when? 3 months of planning. Oh, is that it? I thought it was going to be some life-changing thing that you wanted to know, but so she's got here 3 months of planning. It has been postponed and I'm upset. It's not meant to be, Lovey. If things have shifted and changed direction in such a dramatic, quick, sudden way, it's not meant to be. And so you've probably dodged a bullet there somehow. It's just not meant to be. You're meant to stay where you are. Because, if things have shifted so quickly, this universe and spirit and all that stuff and it sounds crazy, I know, but everything is shifted into a direction that you didn't want, but it's not the right timing. You've got to remember it's got to be the perfect timing for you and the spirit and your soul. So I know you're upset, but it's not the right timing. If it was the right timing, you'd be still going. So, and then you'd like, I don't need to be a medium to work that out. It's just the way it is with spirit and the universe. Spirit will do things and shift things in the right direction for you, but keep planning. It's not the right timing right now. 3 months of planning, it has been postponed. But when has it been postponed to? Because I don't feel like this has been postponed for long. What is it, in 2 weeks' time or? Because that's not nothing to be that upset about if it's just been postponed for 2 weeks or, even 2 months is fine. What are we in now? October, November, December. Look, I know this is going to sound really harsh, but I feel like you're crying for nothing because I feel like this is just going to be even better when you go. So stop crying, Lovey, because it's not meant for you to be like this right now. And also, when you go, it's going to be even more amazing. It's going to be even more appreciative. So stop thinking about the bad things. Stop thinking about right now. Think about the future and think about how good it's going to be. And it's going to be amazing. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So that's why I'm not worried about you crying or worried about it's being postponed, because I think it's going to be amazing when it actually goes ahead. So don't sweat it now. Just go, yep, okay, I accept it. Thank you. When is the next one? So what is she? Does she post up anything there about when she's postponed to?
No.
Okay, that's the most important thing, is when. But I don't see it being a big bad issue. I know it's hard because you had expectations and you're sad and everything, but the sadness doesn't need to be that strong because it's going to be even more amazing. So look at the big picture, Lovey. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why I'm not so worried about it. So Michael Draper, I can see sometimes she may not be receiving messages to do with our questions. Oh, he's talking about Anne Ivor, right? It's not the end of the world, Lovey. I've got people that have lost children. I've got people that have, thinking of, changing, whole lives and stuff like that. I've got, holiday is a good time. You just got to accept what's happened. So it's not, you're trying to push in above all people that here are suffering at the moment. You're not suffering. You're going on a holiday, lovey. That's what I'm trying to say. So enjoy the fact that it's been postponed and enjoy the fact that you're going to have an even better holiday, because that's what I see. Where are we up to here, Ellie? Okay. Yep. So we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
SWR 99.9, Sydney's West.
You were the smallest on the field, but you had the biggest heart. You went off the rails for a while, but you battled your way back on. You blew all your wages again. Now you've got someone.
I've got people with MS. I've got people that are dying. I've got people that are, that are suffering there. And you're not suffering. You're just going to go on a holiday, lovey. I know that sounds harsh, but look at the big picture. Look at how good it's going to be. This is where we go wrong. I know you're upset. You cried all day, but there's nothing to cry about. Oh, this silly iPad. The iPad is just, I've got to keep moving it down to the desktop here because it just won't move. No, there you go. Alex, well, that name. I said, what's the cardboard boxes to him earlier? Can you see that, Ellie? And he says, until now, I was thinking about the cardboard boxes. You said we are renovating and everything is packed in cardboard boxes at home. Wow. Oh, I love it. I love Spirit.
He is also qualified at fixing busted
That's cool.
too.
Yeah, Tanya Aiken's cheeky cat, all right. She's naughty to Bob.
Just check out koalalandscapes.com.au, station sponsor.
This train will be stopping at
30 seconds.
Okay.
There's Julie's ad.
Huh?
There's Julie's ad.
Jill Polglazer's ad. I'm sure she pays the sponsors. Oh.
Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
SWR 99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So we've just had, did we have another validation there, Ellie? Oh, you've got 3. Okay, all right. Then I'll come. Then we'll do Leanne Hansen. All right.
So Alex said, until now, I was thinking about the cardboard boxes. You said we are renovating and everything is packed in cardboard boxes at home.
Oh, there you go. There it is. Yep. How about that? How would I know that? I mean, that's just not even random. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Then Natalie said, yes, my left bicep leading up to my shoulder and yes, into my back. It has been aching for a while now. It's like I can't put my arm up to scratch my back.
Yeah,
or shoulder blade.
100%.
Yes, definitely. I'm always thirsty no matter what I drink. I love lemon and hot water with a dash of honey. I'll definitely start drinking that lemon and hot water. Thank you, Lesley.
How did I know that? Did she say what the 18/9 or September is? No. Okay. Well, then that's coming out. There's your hot water there. Lemon hot water. I love lemon and hot water too. Is that it, Ellie?
No. Then Paul Wilson, the reading you did 2 years ago was accurate. I was in liver failure and I had 32 blood transfusions in hospital for 8 weeks. You said if I changed my health and lifestyle, I would be okay.
Yes.
Well, I did. I'm thriving and I'm so well. My wife and I are wanting to foster. Thank you. Bless you, love.
Oh, well done. That's amazing. I love stories like that. That is so cool. Well done, Paul. That is so cool. Wow, that is amazing. So 100%, if you did not change the lifestyle, then you were definitely going to be in another world. Definitely going to be in another world. By next year, simple. You needed to change your lifestyle. And it's good that you've got that little PT kick up the butt that time to get your socks moving. But that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. I'm looking forward to hearing from you again to tell us how you're going, because I like feedback. And as a PT, or a PT of about 36 years or something, we always love to, to see how people are accountable for their health, and also how they give us feedback of what's happened and how we change their life, because that's what personal trainers are for, changing people's lives and keeping them healthy. So over to Leanne Hassan. Now, I don't know if this was for either, oh, wow. So Natalie or Paul, because we just done the validations for them, or Paul Will. Now, either Natalie, Paul Will, or Leanne Hansen has had right pain in their right foot, on the ball of their foot, because my foot is absolutely killing me. It's like I can't even put it onto the floor. You know where the big toe is, and it's got that bunion part there. That is really painful. So I don't know which one it is of you guys. So Spirit, take it away, because I don't want any more of that pain. Thank you. So Leanne Hansen says, 2 weeks ago, I chose to resign and refused to go back into the workplace due to being cornered and bullied. I feel proud of myself to pivot my career and open a double door to new opportunities. Wow, that is amazing. I know you, Leanne, and I saw you last Sunday. Before, I'm a medium, but before I even walked in the door, I knew there was something wrong with you, and I did a beehive run for you and said, "What's wrong?" I didn't even say hello. I don't even remember saying hello. What's wrong? I gave you a big cuddle, and we couldn't talk because there was tears. And I do recall that, but I was worried all night about you. The reason why I was worried is because you were just so sad in your soul. But that evening, it clicked to me that it was a full moon that night, and the full moon does play havoc on us and does give us times where we need to think straight, and we need to do things that we don't like to do, but we have to do it because of our soul. And I do feel, and I knew that night that that things would shift in your favor, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's nothing that's going to stop you, because what you've done is you've actually put your soul first, and you're more balanced in your soul now than you ever were before, because it's given you a reality check, because there's no way you were going to stand for somebody conning you or cornering you or bullying you. And it's just like me. If someone does something to me, you know me quite well. I'm very black and white. If someone does something to me, it's like, hang on a second, buddy, what's going on here? Like, it's like me, I'll pull them up. I'm the softest person, the most generous person, and you're the same. Most generous person ever, obliging to help anybody and everybody. But when it comes to crunch time, you stand your ground, and you planted those feet in the ground, and that was the best thing you could have done. Because if you didn't stand your feet and push your feet into the ground and lock them into the ground, then you're going to get trampled. And Spirit's just saying to me, if you didn't move in a different direction, then you would have been even worse now, if that makes sense. Okay, so the 2 weeks of getting yourself together and getting all the ducks in a row right now is going to be in your favor in the future. So look forward to it. I don't feel like that this is going to stop you. Nothing's going to stop you at all. Okay, and it's if anything, and I hate saying this because it's a very general saying, if anything, it makes you stronger. And I don't like saying that, because I know that people are survivors, and you're a survival. You're the survival of the fittest, if that makes sense. So being a survivor of the fittest is not easy sometimes. It's just like you have this mental capacity. You say enough is enough, and when there's enough is enough, you recognize it. And I have a lot of people that don't recognize enough is enough. So when you recognize it, you take action. And when you take action, it's firm, and it's planted the seed, and it's planted your feet on the ground. And that's when your soul, it has to recover. And this 2 weeks of recovery and doing other stuff outside of this, working with other people that need you and that are not going to bully you, because they're going to need you to help them, to nurture them. And that's where you're going to fly in that direction. It's like self-satisfaction. It's like the best thing that's ever going to happen is the self-satisfaction. And no one else can do this other than you. No one else can make you happy. No one else can make you sad. It's only you that can make you. So I feel really proud of you that you've actually done that. And it takes a lot of courage to actually stand up to people, especially bullies, especially people in the workplace, because They gang up on people. There's boys clubs, there's girls clubs in workplaces as well. You've got the boss that's a bitter, twisted nutcase, or that can't even crack a smile, or you've got to wait till after 1 o'clock to ask him a question, things like that. And it's just awful, and it's just not a pleasant environment when you have to walk around on eggshells all the time, and it's not on. It's not the Aussie way anymore. People used to allow people in the olden days to walk over them, to bully them, to whatever, because they needed the money or they had the money that they needed to get that cash money. But these days we go, no, sorry, no, not, yeah, but no, not taking this anymore. And that's what you've done is you've stood your ground. You've made it clear and concise about where your direction is. And from this point forward, it's only going up, lovey. So I wasn't worried about you after I clicked in with Spirit that night when I saw you, and I wasn't worried at all. I just let you be, let you sink in the sorrow of yourself and what happened. But I know that you're going to be perfectly fine, because there's no way on my watch or our other friends that we have, there's no way on any of our watches that we're going to let you sink, lovey. So we've always got your back, and you know that. So and I know you're crying. Can you? Did she write anything back? Is she crying?
No.
Because I just feel that she's crying. It's like the sorrow. She's had a lot of tears, actually. And I haven't seen her. I don't see her all the time, but I love her. But sometimes it's the path that Spirit pushes us on is the hardest path when we don't understand why it's getting harder. And when things get harder and harder and harder in a relationship or in a workplace environment or in anything, doesn't matter what it is, it's your spirit trying to tell you to get out of it, to when is enough, to get out of it so that you can move on and your soul can rest, because your soul is not at rest. That's why Spirit and the universe click together, and if you're unhappy, it just keeps going, spiraling down and going further down. So you did the right thing, and that's the main thing, is that your soul is happy and that you're happy. Look, it might be a little bit tough looking for something else in the future, but I feel like you've already got something in place already. So and I'm not worried about you at all, because like I said, we've all got your back, and everyone supports everyone here on this show as well. But I'm really proud of you for doing that, because you're standing the ground and you're setting a precedent for people to stop bullying people, especially bosses and especially work colleagues and stuff like that. I mean, I've had people bully me all my life, that's why I'm a bit of a tough nut now, but I'm soft, but I'm tough. And I'm not tough, I'm just straightforward. But when you had it all your life, you become resilient to things, and you're resilient. You're one of a kind that's resilient, and it's not pleasant being bullied, I can tell you that. And I've had people at work even, just having a go at me in front of all the other boys in the club. I call the boys club at workplaces. And I'll just look at them straight in the face and then just walk away and let them talk to themselves and bully themselves. And I'll just walk away from them and just leave them sit there like a dummy. And then the other people look at me and just say, wow, that was a lot of courage to do that. Wow, I've never seen anyone do that before. And the same as if someone's speaking to you like a pig, like bosses or anything like that. If they're bitter and they're twisted and they're in a mood 24 hours a day, people can't work with that. People don't want to be working on eggshells. People don't want to be working with someone that's miserable all the time, or that's bitter all the time, or that you can't even ask them a question because they're grumpy all the time, or they're just going to grow. Those people are going to grow old and miserable because they're never happy. So it's better to stay away from them. You did the right thing. Your soul is happy now, and that's it, lovey. So keep going. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I say. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a couple of validations there. No? Oh, you did that Paul Wheel one? That's right, the 32 blood transfusions. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a lot of blood transfusions. Wow. Yeah, Jill Polgley says, Paul Will, wow, that is terrific. How wonderful for you both. That's, yep, everyone just loves everyone on here. I love it. This show is not just about me. It's about all the people that come on my page, and all the people that see what I post up, and I try and keep it as diplomatic as possible. But, we have media law here, and I can't say everything most of the time, but in private readings, I can say whatever I want. But yes, Claudia Illich says, we're trying to sell our home. Will you see this happening this year? Thank you. Oh, I feel like if you're going to sell the property, and this is going to be, do you remember if this lady's overseas? I think she's overseas.
Yeah.
I think she's overseas, because if she goes, this is August, September, October, November, because I'm getting that the next 3 months is critical for you. Because if you're overseas and it's going to be really, really cold weather, I don't feel like that's the right time to sell for you. So I'm getting October for you, but so this is August, September, October. I just get October for you just before winter, if that makes sense. And is that going to be winter, or is that going to be the onset of winter for you? Not in winter. That's what I'm hearing. So and you need to do things around the property that are no clutter. So I'm studying real estate right now. I've just submitted 4 assessments last weekend, which drove me crazy. And I love property. It's one of my hobbies. I study everything that's a hobby of mine. But they're also giving me the feeling that this is not the right time to sell here. Okay, and I know you don't want to hear that, but I feel like not in winter is, and this has got to be just into spring, just into summer for you. So whenever that is, or if it's going to be now, I don't feel like it's going to be now. I'm getting September into October, but I feel like more October. So September into October, you need to make the place. So when you sell a property, you need to make the place look as clean as possible. No memorabilia of your family there, because you don't want that that family to think, oh, there's too much emotion in it. You don't want to have, boxes or rubbish around the place. Everything needs to be spotless and clean and tidy around the property. There needs to be flowers on the table as well, like a beautiful bunch of flowers. There also needs to be, when they say when you cook a cake in the oven about 15, 20 minutes before you sell a property, that gives the aroma of like that beautiful chocolate cake smell. It gives the aroma to the house, and then people will go, wow, I need to buy this house because it smells like what we make at home, Apparently the chocolate cake works. Then you can put it out and let them eat it when they come and do the viewing, when they do their appointment viewing. But yeah, look at things like that. But you need to sort out the property. I feel like this is a time for different direction of how you're going to market this property right now. So if it's not selling, there's a reason why it's not selling, and that's either the market or the property is too high, or the property is just not right timing. Okay, so and I feel like this is more right timing. So look at doing, like we call it, I call it tarting it up. So making it look hot, like making it look sexy, this home, so to speak. And I'll leave that there. Natalie, I already read for you. I read for her. I've already read for her. Where are we up to? Shell Wilson, thank you, Shell. Leslie's amazing soul, thank you. Where are we up to here? So we've got 10 minutes. We've pretty much got 5 minutes. Oh, there you go, Leanne Hansen. Can you see that, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Leanne Hansen said, yes, I am crying, as I knew you would have the right words to ease my mind. I'm very grateful and moving forward in a caring role and experiencing human kindness and gratitude. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful. See, you've always got that beautiful side to you, Leanne. So in a caring role, so from what you didn't receive in your last work, you're actually going to give that to someone else now. So that's just beautiful. It's like you're paying it forward already. You're paying it forward before you even realize you're paying it forward. So keep going, Leanne, and don't stop, lovey. It's just amazing what you're going to do for people, and just think of the beautiful satisfaction. This is going to be amazing for you. Oh, she's in Canada, yes. So Canada. So Claudia Illies, with your property, I don't feel like this is the right time. So if this is August into September, so this must be their autumn. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. So this must be autumn into winter. So she must be in autumn now. Would that be right, Ellie? She's in Canada? Autumn.
No, it's summer going into autumn.
Summer.
It's still winter here.
So it's because still winter here, so it'll be summer going into autumn. Is that right? So yeah, when is winter? That'll be around December.
December, January, February.
Oh, December, January, February. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. So October. I feel like October is going to be better for you there, Claudia. I'll still get October for some reason. I just got to say what I get. Okie dokie. Well, we're going to be back tomorrow night. If I've missed your question tonight, I apologise, but we're going to be back tomorrow night from 8 till 10 on our other radio station. Okay. Well, what she got here, Natalie, I know you read for me, Leslie. I'm very concerned about my son. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm getting all the messages here for your son. And I don't like saying that lightly because I don't think I should be saying some of this stuff on air. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's why Spirit keeps pushing me off, keeps pushing me forward. I just want to go back a bit. Oh, thank you, Sharon Jordan. Another great show, girls. Thank you. Donna Roach. Good night, Leslie and Ellie. Thank you so much for my reading. Bless you. Yes. So we're going to be... I can't believe how quick tonight has gone, Ellie. I feel like I just walked in. Huh?
Yeah.
That is crazy busy. Right, let's go. I'm going to get a prayer, and we're going to do a prayer, a beautiful Wendy Harvey prayer, because she's our spirit writer, and she writes me these prayers, and she's amazing. So what do we have here? Let me see if I can find one for Leanne Hansen, as well as I want to give... the lady that lost her son earlier as well. So as I watch over you, okay, this is for the lady, what was the lady's name, Roach, was it? Was it? Dawn Nash it was for her. And it's very sad. As I watch over you, it's called, I was with you all as you laid me to rest. You did me proud, my farewell was the best. Don't think of me as gone, as I am still around you. I see you when you cry, I see you broken here too. Remember we said, whoever leaves first will try to come through. I bring you so many signs, they are all around you. You don't see me physically, this I know. My spirit is still with you as I try to show. I see your sadness as you drink your coffee and tea. That feather you found, well, that was simply me. I will give you signs day by day to show that I'm with you. I never truly went away. You look so tired and sad as you sit in your chair. I was sitting right beside you to show you I am still there. As you sat so quietly when you smiled, I knew that I am showing you I am so very close to you. Remember that shadow that you thought you could see? That was a reminder, yes, indeed, it was me. I touch you so gently as you weep, to give you faith that we will meet. I will give you more signs as you go on your way. I am right here, I am right there in your heart, and it is where I will stay. So enjoy your journey until the last goodbyes, in the knowledge that I am always right here by your side. Sending love and light to you all, and good evening, everyone, and blessings to you all as well. And we'll see you tomorrow night. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM. Good night, everybody. Ciao. All right. My everything sticks to me. I get all hot. Okay, what's this? Oh, thanks, Ellie. You put in a private chat up there. Thank you. All right, guys. See you later. See you tomorrow night.